in terms of divorce stats for Canada, are you doing any of that? Like, because I think when people think about should I leave and they're having all this guilt, but really the relationship's not working, they've exhausted all options. I mean, it's just the reality that divorce rates are 38 to 41%-ish in Canada, and it's a reality. It's common. And I think sometimes when people feel really guilty, especially if they're the first in a lineage to go through separation and divorce, it's extremely hard. And sometimes people fight to stay beyond what is healthy for themselves and their family. So anyway, I was just thinking about the stat and helping people feel supported.
That makes a lot of sense. And I think from my experience, there's part of the reason for this interview is that it's more about if you're indecisive. I have people that come to see me and then they come to see me a year later and then they come to see me a year later. So, and that's okay. There's no pressure from me. I'm not invested in whether they get divorced or not. What I'm invested in is, are they getting the resources that they need around decision making? This is the biggest decision that most people make in their life.
Yeah.
It's a bigger decision than marriage. You know, the marriage part's easy. The separation part is really hard. You know, and so how does one evaluate for themselves, you know, whether they should start to explore a separation? Maybe that's a step they take. What do you think?
Well, I encourage that. In fact, that's sometimes, that's part of the process of decision making. You need all the information on the table. And so often I'll see people that are staying in a marriage because of some false belief they have. It's not founded in fact. So I really encourage people to see people like yourself, to consult a lawyer, and all of those things don't mean you're ending your marriage. They mean you're attempting to be an informed individual making a choice. I would always lean on the side of being informed about your decision, because if you feel victimized in the marriage and you're staying for false reasons, that is not going to facilitate a healthy dynamic. That's going to facilitate further resentment and problems in the relationship.